after a very impressive T20 series, it's defeat here in the ODI. Can you put your finger on the difference really in the run of form you're having in the two formats?
I think we did really well in Sri Lanka. I think there's a lot of positives we can take away from Sri Lanka, which was 6 months ago or so now. Today there was a poor period when we lost 5 for 20 runs, which has obviously made a massive difference in the game. Really, I think the pitch changed a little bit from first innings to second innings, which made it easier for them to chase down what we thought at the halfway line was a decent score.
And obviously, as you and Brendan work together now in the white ball focus, the 27 World Cup comes into view quite heavily. Is there things you need to sharpen up in this team? Things that you think you need to get better at in 50-odd cricket?
There's always areas you want to get better at in any format, in any game that you play. There's plenty of areas you always want to get better at and sharpen up as much as you can. But the World Cup's a long way away yet, and we've I don't know how many games we've got between then and the World Cup, from now and the World Cup. But hopefully we can come back stronger in Cardiff.
And please, obviously, Joe held up the score there, and Liam Dawson got the chance to show the other side of his game. He's helped you out with the ball a few times, but he sort of got you up to a score.
Their partnership was vital. I thought they played it perfectly, the situation. Very risk-free, didn't really hit the ball in the air much, and got us up to what we thought, like I said, was a total that we could defend.
And you've called up Brian Carse into the squad. He's not been seen since the Ashes. How pleased are you to have Brian, and what kind of different option does he offer you for the next couple of games?
He's been a very good bowler in all formats for England. He's aggressive. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's always comes back for more and never drops his pace. He's always there and thereabouts. He's run through a brick wall for you. So it's awesome to have him back, and he's up for selection for the rest of the series.
Is he an alternate for Jofra and for Josh, or is he someone who can help you shift the balance of your team and look at something different?
A bit of both, really. I think the skills that he has with the ball he could open the ball in, and he's handy with the bat as well, and a very good fielder. So I think he fits what we asked for in the side, really.
Stephen, you want to
Harry, I appreciate you just played a one-day international, but can I ask you your reaction to Brendan losing his job as Test coach?
Yeah, it was obviously disappointing for me. I think he's played a massive part in my career. I've only ever played under him, and he's been awesome for me. And the things that he did for the Test side when he first came in the last few years has been phenomenal. And yeah, he's going to be missed.
When Brendan spoke to us yesterday, he said he felt he lost the job because of results, and he even apologised for that. Is there any sense that the players could have done more for him, or have let him down a little bit with some of those results?
I think there's always that sense of letting yourself down. I feel like I've let the team down today by only getting one run, but you always feel like you let the team down when you don't play as well as you can. But that's part of the game. You're in a results business, and we expect to win games of cricket.
You've spoken to us before about the Test vacancy, and how you said you'd feel honoured if you were asked to do that job, and that you felt that the job is possible to do across all three formats. But the weekend, Richard Gill said he thought the direction of travel would be to split the captaincy. Have you got a preference?
I had no idea that he said that. It's not up to me to make that decision. Whatever decision they make, I'll be fully behind them.
If there is a decision to split the captaincy, would you have a preference to continue to work with Brendan rather than a new Test coach?
Well, that's the same answer, really. It's up to them to decide who they want to be captain, and I'm enjoying my role as white ball captain at the minute. I think we're heading in the right direction, and what will be. And like I said, it's not for me to make that decision.
Any other questions? Go up the back, then here.
Harry, with England losing their last 3 wickets in quick succession, were you a bit unhappy with the lack of game awareness or application from the tail, as a well-set route was left stranded with 2 overs to go? I mean, those extra 25 runs could have come in handy.
You can't blame the back end, really. I think there was a period where we lost 5 for 20, which made a massive dent in our innings. I thought we did an extremely good job to get to 260 with Ruti and Dorsey's partnership there and a few little cameos at the back. So yeah, you can't blame the tail enders, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hey, can you talk us through that 100 run stand between Ayer and Gill? At one point of time, it was looking like that there was a gully also and a final deep third also. So you're, at one point of time, you were trying to be defensive and aggressive at the same time. Can you talk about that phase? Was that the most challenging time as far as today's game is concerned, as far as bowling is concerned?
The surface got slightly better in the second innings. It slowed up a little bit, and like I said before, we thought the 260 was going to be a defendable total. India are a very strong side, and just trying to make plays really to try and get some wickets.
One more, then we're done.
Yeah. So, again, in hindsight, I can ask that the toss factor. How is there something you can do during that toss time? Is it change?
Before the game, we thought it was the right decision. We made that decision. On another day, we get 320, 330. We have three high-class spinners who would have been able to hold in the middle and restrict them from scoring. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get enough runs.
Nagraj, we finish with you.
Can you talk about the wicket? You lost your wicket to Bumrah. Just was 79.1 on TV for us, but clearly it's not that easy to face in normal circumstances also. But can you talk about the delivery and what was the surprise thing about it?
He's a very good bowler. He got it to bounce a little bit, and nicked it to slip.
Cool, thanks guys.
Thank you.